Okay guys, this is the first part. This is my bathroom as it exists. There's the exhaust pipe, there's the house basin, which has always sat at an angle. No matter how much I've tried, I've never been able to get it straight. And this is the old tap. I've looked at the price of taps on Amazon and I'm going to salvage this old tap. So let's see how we go. And this here is a stainless steel bowl that we bought yesterday for €3.45. So I'm really pleased with that. I think it looks quite smart. Okay, so managed to get the wall off, which as you can see, there's been a lot going on behind there. This all here, don't worry about that water pipe, that doesn't go anywhere. This is the tap that leaks. Look at the state of the tap, but I'm confident I can clean it because I tried it with a bit of wire wool there earlier, so I know it will come up. It was €60 here in Spain on Amazon. So I just wanted to show people this. Where can I put this where you'll see it? Oh, toilet seat maybe. This lovely screw, right? I'll put it into some context. I'll put a decent sized screwdriver next to it. Look how long that is. Graham used screws on this really thin, most of this is tiles, this really thin piece of wood. Look at all the screws. So I was trying to unscrew them all, but they've seized, of course, haven't they? There's a load of tiles and stuff have fallen down there. But why is it some people over-engineer? I had to turn that like a million times to get it out before I thought, sod it, we're going to go to plan B. The crowbar, good old crowbar. So now we've got it off. And this room, never mind the menopause, this room is just so confined and so hot, but Graham's having a nice rest upstairs while I get this off, and then he'll explain to me how to get the tap off. So it's going to look lovely by the end of today. I've told them all, by the end of today, I want this bathroom done. So we're making a lot of progress with young Benjamin, aren't we, Benji? He's being a big help, He's been doing all the carpentry. So we've taken out the old shelf, we've taken out the old tap. We have decided we are not going to fit a tap because here we have the shower head, and we'll put a mount so when we want to wash our hands we can do that. And we have ordered a drain, so Graham will be cutting a hole in this and fitting the drain. So it's literally just going to be for, I don't know, washing hands, shaving, that sort of thing. The thing is, now he's cut this lovely hole, he's got to cut through that big piece of wood at the back of the shelf.
Did you mean you wanted this one?
So that this recesses nicely. And this is a cake tin, and it was about €4, and I quite like it. It's going to look nice with the tiles. Oh yeah, that was the bowl Graham chose, which was another. That's the one we've got, and we also got a dog bowl. But we voted. We decided to go with the square black one. Based off your, we took a vote, didn't we?
Put a poll on Instagram.
And what did they vote? Round or square?
Literally everyone voted square.
Of course. Right, so Ben's done a fantastic job. He's fitted this and he's cut a hole, so we got that nice and neat and it's all ready to be tiled. Unfortunately, what I can't emphasise to him is, and you probably won't be able to see this, but you'll see this, there's a bloody great gap between this and the shelf, the original shelf at the back. Plus it goes up in one corner and down in the other. And I can't get Ben to understand. That's no good. Look at this, Graham. It's like a springboard, and there's an inch
but
gap.
once you've got these blocks in there, that's going to be a lot more solid, especially when this piece comes up.
Right. Well, if you look underneath, you'll see that corner goes right up in the air. It's wedged up with tiles.
How come we didn't put it level?
I don't know, because we were at the shop buying the new sink.
I'll just pull the screws out of that end and lower it.
Right, can you fix that, please?
Unless he's cut this piece.
He has cut it.
What's to fit that?
Well, the bottom three. Oh my God. That's it. I want it to go underneath because he just screwed it on the front and it was all at an angle. That's great.
Okay. Well, it is a boat. You can't get things square that much on a boat.
No, but I mean, I'm going to tile. I'll tile the top.
It'll be a lot more solid once this is attached to it. My plan was to get these 3 blocks. I put one because I haven't got enough.
But could you look? The original shelf, which is more or less what it's resting on, or should be, it's an inch above
Yes,
the
I can
original
see.
shelf, which means
So
that
do
the
you want it lower at
brackets,
this end?
the brackets that he's put in an inch too high, and that's why, oh actually it's about an inch and a half gap underneath. I wanted it resting on the old shelf,
Right.
which is the line of the boat.
Why didn't
So
you
the
do that?
brackets have to come off. They have to come
Is
off.
that because you didn't want to cut it again at this end because it's probably too tight?
He was here on his own, so I don't know, maybe he was struggling, but it's all got to be lowered. It can't be like that, like a trampoline. Oh my God.
It's Ben's.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ben will never be a
This
carpenter, will he?
bathroom. I want this bloody bathroom done. And I want this done tonight. Oh my God. All day this has
You'll be
been
able to wash it in the morning, darling.
washing it. That's not what it's there for. It's just to like clean teeth and wash hands, and I won't be able to because there's no drain on it yet. The drain arrives, I think, Monday, but I can live with it out till Monday. I can manage till Monday. Screws on a stainless, on a non-stick baking.
I don't want them to get lost. 'Cause it's
No,
gonna
I
move
realise that, Graham, but then I'll have to keep buying trays if you're going to put scratches in it. Okay, this is a baking tray. It won't get scratched because all it's going to have in it is soap, toothpaste, shaving foam, that kind of thing. It's really
Oh, that was
designed.
well screwed up, wasn't
Oh
it?
my God. Right, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm in the bathroom again. So it's not going to be finished tonight, but these tiles, see, they've got all this sticky stuff on, so I've had to separate them. A lot of them are glued together, and then I've got to painstakingly remove all of the sticky and clean them up. Now this is like a jigsaw puzzle. None of them are attached. They're all like single tiles, and then obviously I've got bits more to get off there. It's wine o'clock. I'm sorry, I don't care. We've got an early private charter tomorrow, and then I've got to tile the rest of that. I think it's going to come up really nice, so I have to salvage the tiles from the old piece of wood, the old wall that I ripped off there. I'll probably never use this sink, actually. It's just psychological. I just, I come in here all the time because it's a toilet. And I used to see that basin. I hated that basin so much. All on the kink, always at an angle. Oh. When we bought the boat, there was an even bigger one there. It was huge, and it was turquoise, bright. I'm not kidding. God knows who fitted that. It was turquoise, and it came out somehow here. It sort of infringed on sitting on the toilet. Oh my goodness. And I hated that turquoise basin, and it was a proper 1970s house basin. It couldn't be more inappropriate if you tried. And I thought I'd been done quite well when I bought the little white basin. I thought, right, great. But then we had the old rusty mounts that I think Graham videoed earlier, which are obviously original from when the boat was new. And whoever put them on didn't put them on straight. So any basin we fitted there was like that all the time. And I'm also going to get rid of this mirror, which I loathe. Because we were always so skint years ago, Graham found it in the bins, and then it's not even fixed. It's just hung on a couple of screws, and then, oh my God, look at this. Get a load of this. The genius who designed this boat, and everything else on the boat is genius. Look at that, it's rotting away. That is aluminium. Aluminium portholes. Aluminium doesn't like saltwater environments, but I don't think they knew that in the 1960s and 70s. So that thing perpetually drops aluminium fucking flakes. I have to clean it. That's recently been cleaned. So that's another job. I'm gonna sand that thing back with a grinder, and I'm gonna paint it with a 2-pack paint, some kind of metallic, and it's not even going to get near salt water ever again. So, yeah, don't ever use aluminium on a boat. That was one of the reasons I wanted the baking tray, because I suddenly realised that the dog bowl thing Graham chose, that was aluminium. The mixing bowl was stainless steel. That would have been all right. These tiles have lasted. These ones I'm piecing together, they're actually brushed stainless steel, and they're pretty good. And I mean, I'm doing a video. Don't you dare come in here and use the toilet. I'm doing a video. Go away.
What are you talking about? Hey.
Go away.
What do you guys think of my hoodie?
It'll be back to front.
It says Da Nrop.
I'm sure they can figure it out. Go away.
Da Nrop.
You've been a big help. I had to pay him 50 quid. I actually paid him 50 quid to go, just to fuck off, go away and stop helping me. Bless him. He's been a big help up to a point. If anybody's seen his carpentry video on how he made his own bed, I mean, God knows, literally, the Lord God alone knows how that bed takes his weight every night, is held in by about one tiny screw. The laws of physics, amazing. So I'm feeling a lot more positive, even though we're not going to get it done completely today, but never mind, we're on with it, and I think the worst is over. And now, of course, I can never see if my phone is actually... Toilets on boats are a lot lower than you might think. So now, will I have a shelf? Oh my God, I'm going to have a couple of decanters. I'm going to have some glasses, vodka and tonic, ice bucket. Might use a little basin as an ice tray. And then I think, once I've thrown away this ratty old mirror, I'm going to buy one from the Chinos. A great big long mirror. Great big long mirror there. What the hell is that? What the hell are you? Go away. At least it's not a cockroach. God knows what it is. And we've just put some vinegar down the bilge, so all the mosquitoes are going absolutely crazy trying to get out of the place. And I cleaned my mirror. Oh, there. So it's feeling a lot more spacious in here. I'm sorry to go on about this, but it is. It's feeling a lot more spacious. And there's hope, and I might even fix the ceiling, and one day I might even fix it so when it does rain, we're having a drought here in Spain, but when it does rain, I will, it won't come in here. Who needs a shower, eh, when it rains? Oh my God. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to all of you, because it was one of you that suggested, I can't remember who it was, that somebody said, why don't you just use a bowl? And what a brilliant idea. And it's evolved from there. And also your words of encouragement. And actually Graham knows that I'm telling you all about this. So he's actually helping me now. Thank you very much for listening. And thank you very much for your support. And I'll give an update. Oh, the eagle. The eagle's fine. Going to be released in about 2 days. She's stomping about and raring to go. Absolutely nothing wrong with her. Thank you for listening.